The Astral Loyak is a shoe we've had our eyes on for a long time. The shoe comes from a company that makes gear for getting out on the water, and it's marketed as a minimal or barefoot shoe, which piqued our interest. So we were stoked to get them on our feet and out on the lake this summer. But how do they stack up as a barefoot shoe? That's the question we're answering today. There's timestamps in the description if you want to jump around, but we're going to hop right into it and get into our likes of the Astral Loyak. Okay, so when it comes to my likes of the Astral Loyak, there really is a lot of things to like about this shoe. And first off, I'll say that it is an amazing water shoe. Obviously, that should be a given. That's kind of Astral's game. They have products that get you out on the water. And so that's no surprise here. This is a quick dry canvas with some 3D air mesh, and I loved using it out stand-up paddleboarding this summer. So it does a really great job at handling the water, at drying quickly, and then with the way that the shoe looks, it's a great style that they've come up with too. It transitions very seamlessly into casual wear. So if you're gonna go out on the lake in the morning, and then if you've got some plans around lunchtime to go and eat, this thing is going to fit in both of those situations very well. So they definitely have that nailed. I also do like many of the barefoot qualities that it has. It is zero drop. It's only 11 millimeters total stack height. It is very flexible. So I think that it nails all of those things. The outsole on it we also found to perform very well. It's a very soft and a very sticky rubber, and it works when it's wet, which again shouldn't be a surprise with Astral. They definitely know what they're doing when it comes to gear that is meant for being on the water. A few other things to note about the shoe: it costs $95. It weighs only 7.4 ounces, which is pretty amazing. This is definitely one of the lighter shoes that we've picked up so far. And a note on the sizing: they don't come in half sizes. They say that you should size down if you're in between. I went true to size. I'm a size 9, and this is the size 9, and it fits me perfectly. It also has some side stitching for extra durability, as well as a removable insole should you want it to feel even more barefoot, although I did really like this insole on the water. I felt like it fit in very well and did a great job there. They said that it has a finished footbed, although I did notice that there are a few loose strings that you can see right there, so I wouldn't necessarily call that a finished footbed all the way. I'd probably keep the insole in, but that's just my preference.
Are you looking to take your barefoot shoe experience to another level? Then you're going to need a solid pair of toe socks that lets you take advantage of all that toe box. We love Creeper's Toe Socks, a sock that beat out 6 other toe sock brands in a comparison video we did that you can see through the card up in the corner. Whether it's cold or hot, whether you're hiking, running, or lounging, Creeper's Toe Socks will ensure that your feet stay comfy, dry, and healthy. If you're interested in checking out Creepers, head down to the link in the description and use our discount code to save yourself 15% off at checkout.
So despite all of those things that I liked about it a lot, it was a shoe that I kind of was a little bit disappointed with, and one that I didn't end up wearing as much as I had hoped this summer, and the big reason for that is the shape of the toe box. Now, it doesn't feel as wide as it looks, or I feel like as it should, and that's because it starts to round just a little bit too early right here, which then makes it really uncomfortable for my big toe. It wants to be able to push out a little bit further than the shoe allows. Even with this pliable canvas and air mesh material, which a lot of the time if you get a shoe that isn't wide enough, sometimes the material that it's made out of can kind of compensate for that and still let your feet splay out. With these ones, it didn't seem to let my feet do that. So the shape of the toe box was a big detractor for me, and then it also has quite a bit of toe spring in it, and that was a bit uncomfortable as well. It's a little bit stiffer than I thought that it would be, and I didn't think that it was going to be something that bothered me as much as it did, but that toe spring was pretty uncomfortable. It felt like I couldn't get my toes flat on the ground. So because of those two reasons, again, this was a shoe that I didn't end up using as much as I had hoped, because it is so versatile. It does really well on the water. It looks really cool, and most of its barefoot qualities are there, but one of the biggest ones and one of the most important ones, the toe box itself, was a bit of a letdown for us. And because of that, we really can only recommend this to people that have narrower feet, people who don't care so much about what the toe box is doing for them. So if you're somebody who gets on the water a ton and you have narrower feet and you don't need that toe box to be a Barefoot toe box, then I think these are going to be awesome for you. They come in at a good price. They perform super, super well. But if you're looking for all of those Barefoot qualities, the zero drop, the flexibility, and a wide and comfortable toe box, then this one's going to fall just a little bit short for you.
Folks, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All those things really help the channel out. If you're interested in any of the products that we talked about in this video, there will be links to them down in the description. If we have discount codes for any of those companies, they will be featured with the links. If you want to get more content from us, there are 3 different places you can get it. The first one is Patreon, where for $1 a month, you can get exclusive behind-the-scenes content we don't post anywhere else. If you want to be most up-to-date with what we are working on, make sure to follow us on Instagram, where we are constantly posting unboxing videos. Go follow us on Strava if you're interested in seeing mini reviews in real time of the products we're using and what we're using them for. Strava allows you to track and post about your different activities. We track and post about our runs, trail runs, hikes, paddleboarding, and weightlifting, and we do little mini reviews on the products we're using during those activities. Go follow us there, and we will follow you back. We appreciate your view, and as always, we will catch you in the mountains.